How to get motivated to study when you don't feel like studying or when studying feels hard. Welcome, Top Lifers. Getting motivated to study, especially when you don't feel like it or the material is challenging, can be tough. However, with the right strategies and mindset, you can push through those moments of doubt and make studying a more productive, less stressful experience. The key is to establish good habits, break down tasks into manageable parts, and create an environment that fosters concentration. Here's how to get started. 1. Remove distractions, especially your phone. Distractions, particularly from your phone, are one of the biggest obstacles to effective studying. Constant notifications, texts, and social media can easily derail your focus, making studying feel even more daunting. The best way to combat this is by intentionally creating a distraction-free environment. Example: let's say you're studying for an upcoming biology exam, but every few minutes, your phone buzzes with notifications. Each time you check your phone, you lose focus, and it becomes harder to re-engage with the material. This constant interruption not only wastes time, but also makes the study session more stressful and less productive. Action: place your phone in another room or turn off notifications entirely before you start studying. You can even set a timer for an hour and tell yourself, "I won't touch my phone until this timer goes off." If you need your phone for studying, consider using apps that block social media or limit your screen time, such as Forest or Focus at Will. By eliminating distractions, you create a focused environment that allows you to immerse yourself in your work fully. 2. Define your why. Understanding why you're studying can be one of the most powerful motivators. When you connect your studies to your long-term goals, it becomes easier to push through difficult or boring material. Example: if you're studying history but finding it hard to stay engaged, think about your bigger goals. Are you aiming for a degree in law, politics, or education? History might be a fundamental building block for your future career. By tying your studies to your aspirations, you can reignite your passion and determination. Action: write down 3 to 5 reasons why your studies are important to you and place this list somewhere visible. When you feel unmotivated, glance at this list to remind yourself of your purpose. In the comments, write down your why. What motivates you to keep pushing forward with your studies? 3. Break it down. When a task seems too large, it can be overwhelming and lead to procrastination. Breaking your work into smaller, more manageable tasks can help you avoid feeling overwhelmed and make studying more approachable. Example: suppose you need to read an entire textbook for your psychology course. Instead of thinking about the whole book, break it down by chapters or sections. Tell yourself, "I'll just read for 10 minutes." Often, starting is the hardest part, but once you begin, you'll likely find it easier to keep going. Action: set small, achievable goals for each study session. For example, today, I'll read 1 chapter, or I'll complete 3 practice problems. Breaking your tasks into chunks gives you a sense of accomplishment and reduces stress. 4. Create a study routine. Having a consistent study routine helps build discipline and makes studying a natural part of your day. When you study at the same time each day, it becomes easier to get started, even when you don't feel particularly motivated. Example: if you're most productive in the afternoon, block out a specific time each day, like 2 to 4 p.m., for focused study. Over time, your brain will begin to associate that time with studying, making it easier to dive in. Action: develop a study schedule that fits your lifestyle and stick to it. Even if it's not rigid, having specific time slots for studying can help you form a habit, making it easier to stay consistent. 5. Avoid last-minute cramming. One of the most common mistakes students make is waiting until the last minute to study for exams. This approach not only creates unnecessary stress, but also leads to poor retention of information. Instead, adopt a slow and steady approach to studying throughout the semester. Example: if you have a final exam in chemistry, instead of cramming all the material in the last week, start early. You can read a chapter a week or a section a day. By the time the exam rolls around, you're not frantically learning new material, but simply revising what you've already studied. This method keeps you motivated because it reduces the anxiety associated with last-minute studying. Action: plan your study schedule from the start of the semester. Break down your syllabus and allocate time to cover each section well, before the exam period. This way, when exams approach, you're just reviewing and reinforcing your knowledge, which can boost your confidence and motivation. 6. Use the Pomodoro Technique. The Pomodoro Technique is a time management method that helps you stay focused by breaking your study time into short, manageable intervals. This can be especially helpful when you're struggling to concentrate. Example: if you're dreading writing an essay, use the Pomodoro Technique. Set a timer for 25 minutes and work on your essay without distractions. When the timer goes off, take a 5-minute break. Repeat this process until you've made significant progress. Action: use a timer to work for 25 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break. After completing 4 25-minute sessions, take a longer break, 15 to 30 minutes. This method helps maintain your focus while preventing burnout. 7. Change your environment. Sometimes a change of scenery can help you focus better and feel more motivated to study. Your environment plays a crucial role in your ability to concentrate and engage with the material. Example: if you've been studying at the same desk for weeks and feel your motivation slipping, try moving to a different location like a library or a quiet cafe. A new environment can make studying feel more interesting and help you break out of a slump. Action: experiment with studying in different locations to find where you focus best. When you notice your motivation fading, switch up your study environment to refresh your mind. 8. Reward yourself. Incentives can be powerful motivators. Rewarding yourself after achieving small study goals can make the process feel more enjoyable and less of a chore. Example: if you're struggling to get through a tough set of math problems, tell yourself that after completing them, you'll reward yourself with a treat, a short episode of your favorite show, or a walk outside. Knowing that something enjoyable awaits, you can make studying more manageable. Action: build a reward system into your study routine. For example, after I finish this chapter, I'll watch a YouTube video, or once I complete my essay, I'll meet up with a friend. These small rewards can make studying feel less like a burden and more like a game. 9. Study with friends. Studying with others can provide the external motivation you need to stay on track. When you're accountable to someone else, you're less likely to procrastinate. Example: if you're finding it hard to motivate yourself to study for an upcoming physics test, team up with a classmate. You can quiz each other, discuss difficult concepts, and provide mutual support. Studying together can also make the process more enjoyable. Action: join a study group or find a study buddy. Schedule regular study sessions, either in person or online. The sense of camaraderie and accountability can help keep you motivated. 10. Start small. Sometimes getting started is the hardest part. When you're feeling unmotivated, try starting with the smallest task you can manage. Often, this simple step is enough to build momentum. Example: if you're overwhelmed by the idea of writing a research paper, start by just writing the title or the first sentence. Once you've started, you'll likely find it easier to continue working. Action: when you feel stuck, choose a small, manageable task to begin with. This could be as simple as reading one paragraph or solving one math problem. Once you've made a start, you'll often find that you're more inclined to keep going. Getting motivated to study when you don't feel like it, or when the material is difficult, isn't about waiting for inspiration to strike. It's about developing a set of strategies that help you push through those tough moments and stay on track. By removing distractions, breaking tasks down, and maintaining a consistent routine, you can make studying less daunting and more productive. Remember, each small step you take brings you closer to your goals. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more practical tips to boost your productivity and study habits. Stay focused, stay motivated, and remember why you started.